So maybe you're in property development or you're thinking of getting in property development. Well, one thing I'm going to tell you, don't joint venture. My name's Ritchie Clapson. I'm a chartered structural engineer and I've been in the property industry now over 40 years. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you why you shouldn't joint venture on your property developments. Well, no, I say you shouldn't. I'm going to perhaps say you should seriously think about it. There are some great joint ventures out there, but you want to make sure you don't fall into this trap. I've seen it too many times. I've been at property networking events and people turn up and they go, "Hey, how are you? Great stuff. Wow, are you getting into property development?" "Yeah, so am I." "You got any experience?" No, nor have I." "Why don't we joint venture?" "What a great idea. You know nothing, I know nothing. It's the blind leading the blind." What's the point of that? Doesn't make any sense at all. In fact, you're giving away half your profits. So you've got to do twice as many projects. Now, maybe if you want to joint venture with someone that's got complementary skills. There's no point, you can't both be the front person. Imagine if we started a band and I want to be the front man and so do you. What are we going to do? We're going to be wrestling over the mic. One of us is probably going to be at the back. One of us is going to be on the drums or the bass, or maybe he's going to be the manager. So you've got to have complementary skill sets. If you've got someone that loves the spreadsheets, sits back at the office, want to do all the contractual stuff, that's great. And maybe you're the one that wants to go out and raise the money, find the deals, talk to people. That's not a bad complementary skill set, but you are still giving away half your profits. And you don't need to, because you can actually get everyone else to cover off the things that you don't like doing. So if you are the front person, get someone else to cover off those other pieces. What I am going to say, if you are going to joint venture, make sure you know what each other is doing. Write an agreement even in layman's terms of what you are doing individually. So if you and I are going to work together, you need to make sure you know what you expect out of me and where I can't interfere. Maybe I'm an existing landowner. Maybe I've got a building I'm going to joint venture with you, but I know nothing about property development. Imagine then you're joint venturing with me. You thought it was a great idea because I'm going to put the building in, but you're going along. You know how to do your development. You know what it's about in terms of design. You know what it's about in terms of the end product. And I start interfering. And I said, I don't think I like that layout. I want to change that bathroom out. I don't think I like it half tiled. I want to fully tile it. I start having influence when I've got no experience over the design because I can. I'm a joint venture partner. So you need to box me off. You need to put me in a position to make sure you know what I can and can't do. And vice versa. We need to know what each other's doing. We need to know the extent of each other's ability. Can we both pay things out of the bank? What if I buy something because I think is important? I quite like the idea of buying some extra trees for the landscaping. But you've already discovered as a developer, you spoke to the commercial residential agents and they said, no, there's no point. We don't need to spend that extra money. It's not going to generate us any more income. It's still going to sell for the same money. Well, you're not going to spend that, but I just want to do it. Do you see where I'm getting at? Joint venturing has got to be thought about very carefully. It's like a marriage. And when we think about those things carefully, don't we? And they're hard work. You constantly got to work at a marriage. This is a marriage in business. It's a marriage of two people and you've got to know what each other's doing. So what would I say? I'd really say just don't joint venture. Just think about not joint venturing. Just get it out of your mind unless it's absolutely necessary. Unless it's absolutely no other way, or if they absolutely bring some lots of absolutes in this, fundamental skill sets that you just don't have, that you can't buy in. So think very carefully. Your first port is to go, no, I'm not going to joint venture. I can't joint venture. And then find reasons why you should. So always think no, and then if you want to, think of some really strong reasons why you should. So as I say, do not joint venture. You're better than that. You don't need to. Does that make sense? Hope you've taken that on board. Hopefully I've changed your mind on that one. If you like what we do here, please like and subscribe as always. And if there's any other ideas you'd like me to record, any other comments or suggestions you'd like me to put out there, please let us know in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video.